Nepal, our mother, this country gave us birth, nurtured us. But what did it ask in return? Just our honesty, our hard work, our contribution. But what are we doing? We are bounded by the chains of unemployment, fleeing abroad in search of opportunity. We are trapped by the selfish games of political parties. Corruption has woven a web that is extinguishing the light of our futures. Youth, rise! We are the torch bearers of change. If you do not raise our voices, who will? If you do not raise our voices, who will? If you do not build this nation, who will? We are the fire that will burn away the darkness. We are the storm that will sweep away injustice and bring
Federal Republic of Nepal is in absolute chaos. And as we talk plus you now, Charlie, it's an eyesore. What is happening in Nepal right now is an eyesore. Now, for those of you who don't know Nepal is one of the finest country in Southern Asia, where it's actually in between India and Asia. I say India and Asia, India and China, but it's actually located within the Himalayas mountain. Yeah, let me say Himalayas mountain. Yeah, so it's actually within that territory. You know that is it should I call it a place or a mountain or something like that?
Go and ask your grandfather.
Mubaku, you understand? So Nepal has has taken the world by absolute surprise, where there's a very intensive protest going on in Nepal, where the kids, let me say the Gen Zs, took onto the streets to demonstrate, to have a very serious demonstration about the government and also some few issues. Now, let me read this article for you by CNN. Yeah, let me read it for you, for us to get acquaintance to what we are actually dealing with over here. You understand me? Thank you very much for the word so sweet. Nepal protesters, angered by a bloody crackdown, defied a police curfew and took over the street of the capital, Kathmandu, on Tuesday, setting fire to the Supreme Court, Parliament, and other government buildings in the latest day of Gen Z-led protests that have toppled the Himalayan that way there in the serious Himalayan country's prime minister. Officials said at least 22 have. Hey, Charlie, who wrote the article? Officials said at least 22 have people. See. CNN said with this, they champers. See article reading right. Hey, make I read them the way people go understand it. Officials said at least 22 people have been killed and hundreds wounded in the clashes in Kathmandu, sparked by a government ban on social media platforms, but driven by deep-rooted resentment at rampant corruption by the country's political elite and a lack of economic opportunities for regular Nepalese. My people, this case, unless what do you call it, UN can settle, give them. I don't know if they're part of the UN, but I hope they are. Unless UN can settle, give them, because you see, one of the let me even read this this thing for you guys to see. This is like the step down of what actually has led to the main protest. You know, some of the things that has led to the main protest. This is it. One, it says what? Political instability and corruption. That's one. Youth unemployment and economic stagnation. That is two. So just imagine. Now let's move on. Social media ban and digital freedom. Now the fourth one says what? Protest and violence. So you want to tell me if these Jay-Z's, and these Jay-Z's we are talking about, like, they are not like 30 years or no. This is like, let me say, below from let me put it this way, below 25 downwards. Yeah, so this is like 25 years downwards. Youth, Jay-Z's, they are the people who are protesting, who are like Charlie, like who are leading the protest, Charlie. You understand? So I'm just imagining what is happening in a country called Nepal, because Nepal be one of the finest countries you could ever get. You can ever get in the Asian things of side of things. You understand? Then they shoot movies for them. Hollywood, then big movie industries go there to shoot movies because they have some nice mountain and tourist attractions over there. Now, the government has decided not to look after the regular Nepalese. So what? They have took upon themselves that they are going to demonstrate against the government. And as we talk plus you now, the prime minister for them resigned. As the protest started, he resigned. And you see, the annoying part is the government appointees, and the VVIP menace, the Makidis, if you see the life the Makidis they live for social media, yeah, for social media, Instagram, then things, TikTok, then things, and stuff like that, bro. How do you not expect the less privileged ones not to vent their anger on you? Now look at what it has led to. Cause of damage of properties, whereby they are burning the Parliament House, the Supreme Court, and other government properties. My people, this is a very serious case. This is a very serious issue that has to be dealt with in a very very tactical way. Yeah, today my bro for some come make people know, like, my bro for some come, because we no go there and all, then just go hear some news, pop out news just like that. No, how? It be very sad. If you go on the TL, the socials, the YouTube, the others, it is trending. And the scenes, the videos is heartbreaking. Because at the long run, or at the end game, or let me say at the end game, at the long run, they are still going to use the taxpayers' money to how do you call it, to repair these properties or these government buildings and stuff like that. But you see, I'm not taking the people their side and also the government. No, because if you're a government and you take good care of your people, your country, the youth are not going there, or the people who vent their anger on you. It be very sad. It be very, very sad. And now, some of the ministers or some of the politicians, if they catch them, you know what they are doing to them? They are throwing them into the river to baptize them for the wrongdoings, for the corruption and things that they've done. They are baptizing them in rivers. Now, this is what I call demonstration. It's high time their leaders stand up and think about the people, because the people vote you into power or put you into power for you to serve them. That is how it works. But it always looks like when the people bring them into power, they turn their back on them and then they chill. And now who benefits? Their children, their families benefits from the taxpayers' money, whilst the other ones starve in poverty and in hardship. This is sad. This is sad. We can't be living in a world like this. You understand? You can't be living in a world like this. I'm very, very sad. Heartbreaking. At the same time, I mean, we don't go we just say, like, I know they understand. This is like the Jay-Z's, this is like the kiddies, like the 2000 bonds, like the 2000 bonds, they are the one doing this demonstration. I can't just imagine a country which has a population about 30 something million, 30 something million population, and this government cannot look after them, like our country here, Ghana here. Yeah, bregu. Nepal no more bregu. So you see, this is what is happening in Nepal. So if you watch some of the footages, like I've showed you, this is it. They are burning buildings, burning cars, spoiling things, tear gases everywhere, then things. It's heartbreaking. You know, it's heartbreaking that the politicians and their families continue to live the rich lives with the people's taxpayers' money, and then ignore the people who put them actually in power. How greedy can you be? And this has got me asking or wondering. In fact, I want to ask, you know, just by the way, I want to ask. Please, the Nepalese, the Jay-Z's, the people who are actually doing the protest, do they by any chance do pro bono work or offer international helps in terms of protest? I mean, you understand? Because I want them to come and protest in a country for me. Yeah. A country that I'm in. Yes. I want to invite them so that we come and do protests. Yes. This one call protest. Oh. This be what we call protest. No be the thing you do with it to normally do for this country. Oh. Oh, come on. What are you talking about? That be what we call protest. And you see, it's like, you know, you put a bucket of water, you know, under a tap. You understand? Yeah. And the tap is flowing in it. You get me? I'm just giving you a scenario. The tap is flowing in it. You understand? While the tap is flowing in it, it is getting to the beam. You understand? And if you know that it's getting to the beam, that you have to, you know, close the tap and then take it away. But you leave it. You understand? The moment you leave it, the water runs, it gets to the beam, and then the water runs over. You get me, the bucket, and then it does what? It split on the ground or wherever it is. That is the cause of Nepal. If you don't understand my analogy, go and burn yourself, or in fact, go and jump into the sea. It be very sad news. You understand? This will be very, very, very sad news because I know they understand. I know they understand what is going on. What is going on? Funny enough, I plan on visiting Nepal, you know, someday, you know, just for a vacation. But looking at the way things they go right now, I don't sure say I will fit even step that country inside. No, I don't go fit. How? If you go on the TL, this is what is happening. In fact, Nepal is trending. The whole world, they are on the top of the news and the news chain right now. As we are talking to you right now, if you see some of the footages, 22 people have already lost their life, and quite a number of people has wounded or has been wounded, you know, in the course of a protest. I'm sure it started as a peaceful protest, but you see, as it always goes. You know, they start as a peaceful protest. They ignore their demands or their cry, and then they keep on doing whatever they want. And then eventually, what happens? The people vent out. They break out the curfew, and then they jump on the street to destroy whatever they have to destroy. That is the people for you. Yeah, if the people bring you to power and you refuse to listen to them, at the long run, this is what is going to happen to you. This is what I have for you. On that note, this is what is happening in Nepal, and I hope, I hope it stops, and then the government actually listen to the people and then do the right thing by the people, because their kiddies, their children are living the lavish life, buying the expensive things, whilst other people, other mothers and fathers and children are suffering. My heart come. Yeah, my heart really come. Make nobody come. But see, it be very, very high time we make our leaders understand that. You see, we vote you into power to come and save us, not the other way around. And now that's it. The Gen Zs are angry. And that is what's happening in Nepal at the moment. So if you see say Nepal the trend you know be anything, there is chaos, there is fire on the mountain. The youth are no longer okay with the government. Thank you very much for the words so sweet. I will come back if I get any other info on Nepal. On that note, kindly subscribe, like, comment, and share under this video, and let me know your view in the comment section as well. What do you think? What do you think about what's going on in Nepal? Is it right or wrong? Let me know your view in the comment section, and let's get the ball rolling. You understand? On that note, please order Shagzy. I'll come back again another gist. Bye bye.